Welcome back to PUBG Pull-Ups. I'm your host, Matrym, and as we're hitting the halfway mark for PGI.S, the prize pool is growing and the tension is rising. FaZe Clan managed to stack back-to-back victories this weekend and the last two rounds to cement themselves getting first place overall. And while Game 10 was the moment we saw FaZe take that first place position, the start of the climb for FaZe happens the game before this in Game 9, where they are hard-pressed and they have a difficult set of situations ahead of them.
Do FaZe realize what's about to hit them?
I think they now know they are in all kinds of trouble. Gen.G want this fight and they want it bad, but overstepping. Gustav with a punish on one, but Loki, the spray is excellent. Takes down 80, but couldn't quite convert towards the other. Now FaZe isolates Esther. FaZe are finally giving it back. Gen.G may be underestimating their opponents here. FaZe, the European giants, for years now, finally finding the form in the right time. And Onyx now in danger, surrounded. They pushed it, they thought they had it, and FaZe take it away from them.
To set the stage for you, at the start of this game, FaZe Clan had 57 points to VP's 83. That is a 26-point deficit, with VP still having 2 more games to play, so a very difficult situation for FaZe to try to catch up to. We start in Circle 6, where in the East, FaZe and Oath have just eliminated T1, leaving a total of 6 teams remaining. Multi-Circle Gaming sees Oath in a skirmish, decides to third party, gets some shots over towards, and downs Pat Caps. FaZe makes a move back over towards Oath from the south, while Team Liquid, hoping to pounce on 2 weakened teams, presses in from the north. Multi-Circle Gaming gets sandwiched between Oath and Team Liquid, and gets wiped out, but not before getting a down onto Oath's Balefrost. Team Liquid decides to reposition further north, down the opposite hillside. While the 4-wave fight back over to the east was going on, Gen.G decided to set up a much stronger defensive line, close to the center along the hillside, and owns a huge chunk of the circle that everyone now has to contend with if they want to make any type of move. Hearing Team Liquid cut off into the distance in vehicles, Oath has a similar idea, hops in and decides to head back down to the south. FaZe has been in no rush to move back over towards the safe zone, so as Oath's vehicle crests the hillside, FaZe quickly gets the shots back over towards Oath to eliminate both members, but not before Snakers gets a beautiful drive-by knock onto 8C and slows down FaZe for just a second. Hearing the firefight with FaZe, Tiemba realizes the fact that they have a moment and an opportunity and tries to make something out of it. While they are disadvantaged in numbers, they do have the high ground. Linshu, Mings, jump around a few times trying to get vision on FaZe, but guess what? It's that positioning from Gen.G that's going to take a couple of shots into their flank that forces them to stop. FaZe Gustav counter moves back over towards Gen.G, using the low ground to approach. Gets a quick knock and a flush onto Linshu, leaving Tiemba with just one left. And yet another move back over towards FaZe. Team Liquid hears what's going on with this firefight and charges up the hillside. FaZe is still on the hunt, back over for the last remaining member of Tiemba, who's moved up on top of the hill. After realizing the threat that Team Liquid present, Gustav moves away from the position, quickly spots out Clib at the tree, taps him down. FaZe tosses a blind nade over the hillside, and it gets a directed knock onto Abisa at the exact same moment that Clib goes down. Uba lines back up onto James, and just a few seconds after Team Liquid decides to make their approach, Mexi is the last one alive for Team Liquid. Realizing the fact that he's in a dangerous position, Mexi has to make a run for cover, but that's unfortunately going to put him in a covered spot where PO is going to be able to spot him out, take the shots, and finish off Team Liquid. Gen.G with their defensive line still in good view and control of Circle 7 with all 4 members up. FaZe in zone as well, all still alive. Tiemba's Mings, the last one alive in the shack, doing shack things. Gen.G's PO knows exactly where the last remaining member for Tiemba, Mings, is going to be at inside the shack. Makes a quick play back over with a Molotov to finish him out and drops us down to just 2 teams remaining. But at the exact same second, Onyx gets a vision of Uba, gets the shots and manages to get the drop onto him. Defensive smokes come out from FaZe as they know how Gen.G wants to play this. With now having one of their members knocked, this is going to be the exact opportunity that Gen.G wants to try to exploit. Gustav moves away from an Onyx positioning, but almost gets knocked as the grenade rain starts coming down from Gen.G. Onyx tosses some smokes of his own to try to regroup with his team. Gen.G's Esther makes a very hard northern reposition to try to barricade in FaZe right on the edge of the zone. Just a sliver of the circle is all FaZe has to safely play. They're all stacked up on top of each other, one member down, and Gustav trying to heal. Gen.G's PO finds a gap in the smokes and brazenly pushes forward, opening up shots onto 8C and Gustav. Gustav quickly responds and gets the down onto PO. Loki then uses that information to get a counter knock back over towards 8C. This is the moment that Esther tries to pounce, unveiling his trap, but FaZe has a read on it, gets the shots, and quickly demolishes that push. The numbers have now swung to FaZe's advantage with 3 members up to 2 up. Loki crosses to Fuzzface and Uba side of the smokes and quickly regrets it. And Onyx, the man who started this fight with a knock, is now the last one up for his squad. Dives for cover, but it's gonna be Gustav who knows where he is and quickly polishes him off. "13 kills and a round win for 23 points to try to catch up to VP, now moving into second place. Having survived the constant bloodbath that was back over towards the east, and fight upon fight to walk away with those 13 points, FaZe unlocks the opportunity to win that next round and step into first place. For more amazing displays of skill in casting, make sure you check back with us for our next episode and stay caught up on all the action that PGI.S has to offer. And don't forget to tell us about your favorite moments from PGI.S so far down in the comments below. We'll see you on the next episode.